Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be looking at a knife from Civivi. This is going to be the Tarask. So it comes in this nice little cloth case with a zipper. You get your cleaning rag, a little brochure of other knives. You get your product use and warranty information here. Then you also get a sticker. Nice little soft inside of the pouch. So this was actually designed using the help of customers and knife enthusiasts. Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. They took a lot of input from knife users to kind of design this knife how they thought their customers would like it. So it does come in a couple different color options. I think there's a green like this, kind of an OD green, and a black. The handle is going to be G10 material. Nice texture on there for grip. It does have a black steel liner that is skeletonized, if you can see down in there. The liner material is stainless steel. It is a tip-up carry, and the pocket clip is reversible. The pocket clip is titanium with kind of a black stonewash to it. Stainless steel hardware. It's got a cage ceramic ball bearing, and this does use a button lock, which I'm a big fan of and seems to be kind of the more popular lock mechanism for this year and some of last year. The button lock is spring loaded, and it's got just enough tension just to ensure safety so you don't accidentally bump it, and it's recessed into the handle, which is a nice feature, so it's not kind of in the way or you're not getting an uncomfortable grip with it. So as far as deployment methods, you have your thumb studs and you have a rear flipper tab. So deployment is very, very smooth. Button lock works nice. Thumb studs, nice. Reverse. The operation is actually really, really nice. That cage ceramic ball bearing works really well. That button lock's got just enough tension on it to where you're not going to accidentally unlock it during use. Now, when you do have the blade deployed, the button lock does protrude just a small amount, but it's not enough that it's going to be uncomfortable and it's not really in the way during use. As far as the blade, it is a flat grind drop point design with a black stonewash, which I really like. You got jimping up top. It's kind of a swedge style up top, so it gets thinner towards the top, and then you got your jimping, larger jimping, not super grippy, but not uncomfortable to apply force on either. So if you got to make fine cuts, you can still do so with some grip. You got a sharpening choil here, not really great for a finger choil, but that rear flipper works really, really well. Very little effort. That deployment actually feels much better than I was expecting. So the overall length of this is going to be 6.96 inches, so just shy of 7 inches. The blade length by itself is 2.96 inches, so just shy of 3 inches. The closed length is going to be 4 inches. The handle thickness is just over a half an inch, and the weight comes in right around 2.87 ounces. And the blade material is going to be Nitro V. So a good quality, affordable blade steel. Not the best out there, but a good everyday carry knife, budget-friendly blade steel. The blade hardness is between 58 and 60 HRC. There's just kind of a close-up look at the stonewash and the blade edge. Overall, I'm a big fan of this, especially the OD green. The black is nice, but the kind of dual accent gives it a nice touch or a nice pop without being overly dramatic. It just feels really solid. And that G10's got a nice good texture to it. There you can see the Civivi logo on the pivot. Very, very sharp straight out of the box. Very impressive. I'm going to be carrying this probably for the next month or two If you guys would like to see an updated video on how the blade holds up and my thoughts on it after some use, please let me know. I'll be happy to make an updated video for you guys. But that is a look at the Civivi Tarask, made based off of customers and knife enthusiasts and their input. So they put a lot of time into this, creating a good quality, something that knife users enjoy at a budget-friendly price. So I want to say you can usually find this around $65 to $70, but I will have this link down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested. But that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.